Alexa, volume 2. Let's start with a little intentional breathing. We'll just do one breath. Just to remind everybody that we need to be doing them throughout the day. And we'll go in through the nose. Hold it for 10. Out through the mouth. Feel your shoulders relax. Your jaw relaxes. And then you're ready to listen and learn. Tonight, we're going to talk about a hidden fire that so many of us have been carrying for years. Inflammation. It's the silent thief of energy, mood, mobility, and peace. And it's the one reason why GLPs are changing lives far beyond the scale. When I first started my journey, I thought I was just tired because of the weight. You could literally put a fingerprint in my lower leg by my ankle, and it would be there 20 minutes later. That's inflammation, pitting edema. What I really was feeling was inflammation. That constant inner fire that made my joints ache, my mind foggy, and my body heavy, even when I slept. Then something shifted. That dull ache started to fade. My face looked less puffy. Some of my morning stiffness was eased. Hi, Mrs. Adams. Welcome in. We're talking about inflammation today. So let's start with the science behind it. What really is inflammation? Inflammation is not always bad. It's your body's emergency alarm. It rushes to heal a wound or fight an infection. But when that alarm never shuts off, you get chronic inflammation. And that's the constant signal that damages your cells, your hormones, your mitochondria. We've now found that GLPs calm that alarm. Studies show that GLPs lower inflammatory markers like the CRP, which is C-reactive protein, and the IL-6. They reduce oxidative stress in your blood vessels. In plain language, they cool the fire inside your body. Hi, Katie. Think about that swollen feeling or the brain fog that hits midday, or how your rings fit tighter sometimes. Sometimes it's the end of the day or when you've been in the sun too long. When you're hot, it's not always necessarily salt. When I see people in my life say, my skin looks better, I'm one of those. I used to look gray, and now I have a glow about me. My knees don't hurt like before. I smile because that's the quiet healing. That's your fire finally calming down. That's what I call the glow phase. It's not vanity. It's vitality. Katie, it could be neuropathy. It could just be your foot falling asleep. It could be nerve damage. You have to see a podiatrist or a foot doctor for that. So let's get a little deeper into the science. The GLP pathway, cooling from within. So here's how it works. GLPs slow the digestion down, which keeps your blood sugar steady. And the steady blood sugar means less insulin roller coastering, less insulin spikes and valleys means less inflammatory signals. It's all a domino effect. Calm hormones, calm immune system, calm body. Hi, Sarah. They also reduce activity in something called the NF-κB pathway. Think of it as the master switch of inflammation. When it quiets down, your body can heal. Who in here has had joint pain that's suddenly quieter? Chrissy? Who feels clearer mentally? GLPs helped it. Absolutely. That's inflammation leaving your brain. Who's noticing less bloat or puffiness? That's your cells saying we're safe now. It's wild. You didn't change everything overnight. Your body finally has a chance to rest. It's no longer in that famine, fight or flight mode. There's no saber-toothed tiger behind us. We have enough food. We have enough energy. We're fine. We can rest. So you've probably been told for years that you were lazy, undisciplined, when really you were just inflamed. Inflamed for different reasons, but you were inflamed. You were fighting a biological fire that no one could see. That's why I call this journey not a weight loss story, but a healing story. It is a healing journey. When that fire cools, you feel peace in your body, in your mind, and even in your relationships. Your relationships with others, your relationships with family, your relationships with anybody. You stop snapping at people. You start smiling again. You sleep deeper. It's a win-win. The glow is not magical, but it is mitochondrial healing. The calm is not coincidence. It is inflammation quieting. Your smile isn't fake. It's your nervous system finally exhaling. That intentional breathing. Exactly, Chrissy. We are resting. So here's another affirmation that you can say in the mirror in the mornings. My body is no longer broken. It was inflamed and now it is healing. Every breath I take cools the fire within. I am safe. I am healing. I am whole. I am safe. I am healing. I am whole. Remember that. Your glow isn't magic, warriors. It's science. You are safe, warrior. It's time to rest. You no longer have to fight your own body. Your body is working properly the way that it should when you're on these meds. So allow it to work properly. Do your intentional breathing. In through the nose, hold for 10, out through the mouth, and you'll be doing great. All right. Any questions?